Motherhood is the greatest thing and the hardest thing. Hey friends, let's talk about post-pregnancy skincare and hair care today. I'm Kavya, I'm 31-year-old and I have a 5-year-old daughter. I'm no expert, but I'm just going to share my experience with you guys. You may find it helpful. This is a huge topic, so first I want to take you through my pregnancy journey first. So let's get started. Before my pregnancy, I was working as a 9 to 9 professional. By then, I wanted to take a break from all the hustle and bustle. So I started my MBA in distance learning on human resources. I was writing my exams till my 7th month pregnancy and 2 months post pregnancy. So most of the time I was reading kept me busy and I was occupied in reading or studying. I used to cook my own food, strictly homemade food, strictly no outside food. And fortunately, I was staying near to my parents' house, so which is a small town, which is famous for chats worldwide, but strictly no chats for whole 9 months. Another major decision which I took during my pregnancy is that I'll not consume any pills or tablets during my pregnancy. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Ayurvedic medicines during my pregnancy. Even before pregnancy, I had made up my mind that I'll go with only Ayurvedic medication. I will make a detailed video on that if you're interested, like what I ate during my pregnancy. It's not something extraordinary, but it is definitely something different from the conventional eating. That being said, it is very important whether you are a homemaker, whether you are a working professional, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are any businesswoman or a student or whoever you are to the world, but you are bringing another life to this world. Only body is really what matters to them. As far as possible, keep your lifestyle healthy and keep your mind calm during your pregnancy. Coming to the skincare and hair care. Hair fall is not very usual during the pregnancy. Hair tends to be really strong during pregnancy. I did not face a lot of hair fall during pregnancy. For some the skin will glow. They get the pregnancy glow. But for some skin darkening takes place, like pigmentation takes place around the neck, around the under eyes, around the underarms, and the stretch marks too. I will talk about all this in some time. So yes, as soon as the delivery takes place, we forget everything about us and we start taking care of the little one. So it takes at least minimum 2 months to figure out what is really happening around us. Those we are getting adjusted as a new mother, get sleepless nights, and our body will be tired giving birth in creating another human being. It's not easy process. I know you all have faced this as a new mother. Once my doctor said whether the baby is in the womb or after it comes out, the baby is very clever to take the nutrients which is essential for its body from you. If you are a lactating nursing mother, so first take right care of yourself. Post pregnancy, it is quite common for the hair loss to take place. I was shedding hair like never before. It may be due to lack of sleep. And the most common practice in India, at least in South India, is we use sambrani or robar to heat up our body. It's the ancient Indian method of heating up the body. If you're nursing your baby, our body temperature should be maintained. So there are certain few things in the diet which are added to heat up the body. So this is an ancient method of heating up the body, and also it prevents infections. It aids in drying the hair fast. Additionally, it is when it is used in the purest form, it is meant to do good to our hair. But most of the times, the samrani which we get from outside is adulterated, which makes our hair dry and frizzy and makes the hair loss worse. So ladies, make sure you are getting the purest form of it. Otherwise, you are going to end up chemically immersing your hair rather than doing good to it. It is better if you have a shorter haircut because drying the hair becomes easy during those days. It is quite common to lose hair during this stage, which eventually reduces, so don't panic. But don't forget to give a quick oil massage to your hair. Next, our Indian way of diet post-delivery includes methi, ginger, ghee, garlic, pepper, almonds, and which are not only balanced but are designed in a brilliant way. Methi is great for lactating women and to increase the breast milk production, and it is also a great source of protein and nicotinic acid, which is beneficial against hair loss. Ginger is again considered to increase the milk supply, and it also stimulates hair follicles and encourages hair growth. Ginger is also another part of Indian diet after delivery. It stimulates digestive process and likely to aid in weight loss. It is loaded with vitamin A and E, which is again great for hair growth. So next time, never underestimate our Indian way of postnatal care and what your grandma says. On a side note, top to toe body massage with a warm oil is a must as a part of your body care. Coming to the skincare, I'm not going to talk about the basics of skincare like how to moisturize and all that. What really works on pigmented skin, what really works on darkened skin, what is really useful on stretch marks. Let's talk about that. Now, which is the best oil to use post delivery? My answer is almond oil. Almond oil is the best moisturizing oil to your body. It helps in aiding muscle pain and reduces stretch marks when used regularly. But make sure you are not allergic to it. I highly recommend using Dabur Badam Tel, which is 100% pure, and it retails for 378 rupees for 100 grams, 100 ml. I know it is a bit costly, but it is in the purest form. It's instead of using oils which are mixed in mineral oils and harming your body, it doesn't make any sense, right? So buy the purest form and make full use of it. So guys, almond oil is a blessing for the postnatal care. So friends, that's about today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. As I said, I'm no expert, but I just wanted to share my experience. Whatever the problems which I faced during my post-pregnancy stage, I wanted to share with you guys. These are some common problems which even I had to, but I overcame with these simple solutions. You'll find this video helpful. New moms to be, a thumbs up if you think this video deserves a like, and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. See you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.